Welcome back, everybody. This is Glockman4519. I'm back with another ROM overview. This one here, I've been waiting for a while to get it done. This one is called S.I.X or S.I.X AOSP Rom. It's built by Frankie T of R3Ds themes. He's the one that's brought you Deity, and his latest one. I'll show you here real quick. The one that was built specifically for Nougat. That was his old one, Deity. His new one is called Divinity. It's an outstanding theme, guys. If you liked Deity, you got to give Divinity a try. As far as it goes, themes are working outstanding on this. This ROM was built specifically to run Divinity very well. Without any kind of issues at all. Also, I wanted to get back to the video format. I am going to try to start doing videos now. Again, guys, I don't script. I'm not going to. And I'm not going to edit any of my videos. So they're going to be long, alright? But if you want to see what's in these ROMs, you want to stick with the videos. Don't cut out earlier. You're going to miss some of the features that's in the ROMs. Now, right now, the wallpapers that come with this ROM are standard wallpapers, that come with Nougat ROMs when you flash them. But he does have quite a few custom wallpapers that you can get off of his Google Plus community. And the wallpapers are just awesome. If you know anything about Frankie T and his themes, and you kind of dig into the mind of Frankie, he themes dark. And that's the way I like it. I know a large majority of the Android community out there that run custom ROMs and run custom themes, like dark themes. There is a majority out there, or a small majority out there, that like them light. And it's all in your preference, and that's what I love about Android. But we're going to go ahead and get into this ROM, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, everything is working on this ROM, and I mean everything. This ROM is also based off of pure Nexus source, so we want to thank Benis for that. Like I said, it's just running great. There were quite a few optimizations built into this for it to run smooth, for it to run all the Google apps properly, things like that. So we're going to go ahead and get into this so you guys can see. It is, of course, S.I.X AOSP Rom. For the Nexus 6, he is going to build for the Nexus 6P. I think he's going to build for 2 other devices very shortly. And the list may grow depending on his resources and, of course, the demand for the other devices. But for right now, it is just for Shamu or the Nexus 6. The 6P is going to be out very, very shortly. It does have the latest security updates to it. Now, guys, I'm running Elemental X kernel only because I am running multi-ROM. I need that Kexic hard boot in the kernel. That's why I'm running it. The kernel that comes with it does not force encrypt. I know I've tested it. It doesn't force encrypt. Now, I'm not sure if it removes encryption. But if you are already unencrypted, it will not force you back into encryption. So just letting you guys know that. There's the build number for you. It is NBD90X build date. This was actually put out today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go right into the custom settings. So we're going to go all the way to the top. This is Nougat, so when you do go into a setting, anytime you slide over, you can access that sidebar, and which is nice because when you throw a custom theme on here, it actually themes this part of it too. I was hoping that would happen, and it is. So that's pretty cool. So we're just going to go right down into the custom settings. They're called 6 settings. First up is going to be your lock screen. You have your scramble layout, double tap to sleep, and your media art cover. And also, guys, I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, this ROM is not going to be throwing in a lot of custom features, or he's not going to be taking, custom requests. He's building this ROM so it runs smoothly and it's dependable, but yet you have some custom features. Things may be added on down the line if he decides to put, to throw them in. But again, this ROM is being built for stability with a few custom features. Next up is going to be your navigation bar. You have your double tap to sleep, kill app, back button, your navigation bar items. Your navigation bar items, this is going to be where you can go ahead and change that up if you guys want to do that. That takes us to the notification and tiles. You have your toast icon underneath your quick tile settings. You have your layout, and in your layout, that's going to give you, he's the only one that I know now that gives you where you can change your layout. Right now I have my layout set at 3 and 3. You can actually change that up to however you want. You can go 4, and and that'll, well, I have to go back. Let me go back. Now if I drop it down, it should change that. No, it didn't. But you have to play with it, guys. I don't ever mess with this, and it does work. I know that it comes that way flashed, where you have 4. I'm going to go on 5 and rows 3. Columns, we'll go 4, and we'll go back. There, see how it changes? And this is the only ROM that I know of that has this feature in it, at least right now. So again, I think that's pretty cool. So just, I wanted to show you guys that. Let's see, next up is going to be your status bar settings. So if we go into the status bar settings, you have your battery display, and this is going to be kind of like what it was with the marshmallow. You can pick what you want. Come on. I'm not used to doing it this way, guys. I'm used to doing screen records. But you can have it where it shows always or never. I actually have it never because I'm running the 3-minute mod. I got Search 826 to build me a zip for this, and it works great because this ROM is DODEXed, or at least a part of it that needs to be is DODEXed. So it's running great. But if you turn that on, if you go to always, these are the settings that you get with that. You get your percentage display if you want to show your percentage, charging indicator, all that, color while charging, cool. You can actually pick your color. Again, it's just really cool. He's got just enough custom features to make it pretty cool. So I am going to go back in there again, and I'm going to shut that off so I don't screw with my 3-minute mod. Alright, now we're going to go back. Status bar items, this is going to be where you can pick and choose what you want to show on your status bar. This is going to be where you do that at. Next up is going to be the double tap to sleep, network traffic. I actually have mine showing ingoing, outgoing, or incoming and outgoing. You can change that however you guys want. It does have the update interval, and you can click to auto hide if you guys want to do that. Let's see, clock and date. It does have the center clock if you guys want to have that. It actually has right, left, center. You can show it or not. Alignment, right, left, or center. And I have it on center right now. AM, PM, date style, position, format, that's all there. Okay, that's pretty much the status bar settings. Next up is going to be your power settings. And it, again, your power menu on the lock screen, that's going to be where you go for that. Volume rocker. These are all your controls for your volume rockers if you guys want to set those up, especially for listening to music, skipping tracks, stuff like that. This is going to be where you do that at. Under other, show brightness and quick settings, enable your split screen for your swipe up gesture. Your power notification control, which are those settings there. Color and appearance is going to be your night mode. If you guys want to run with that, I don't run with it, but it is there if you guys want to use it. I'm having a hell of a time. I'm not used to doing it this way. You have your do not disturb settings right here. And yeah, I like to have it shown with the volume controls. I actually like that feature in Nougat. And then you have your demo mode. Battery charging, your LEDs for that. Just so you guys know, this is one of the only ROMs out that does that the LED lights work, at least for the notifications. Wanted you guys to see that. Set up your notification. And that is it for the custom settings. I'm going to go real quick and I'm going to show you the display settings. Your brightness level, adaptive brightness, wallpaper, which is just standard wallpaper. I think he's going to work on trying to build a wallpaper app similar to what like OctoS has, only it's going to be, of course, Frankie's. And it's going to have his awesome wallpapers in there. And let's see, screensaver, ambient display, your font size, which is cool. Again, one of the nice features about Nougat is being able to change the font size and the display size on the fly without a reboot, which you couldn't do that before. You would have to reboot your phone. I'm actually going to drop that down one click, and I just got a notification. And that was actually from S.I.X. So, alright. And cast is all the way at the bottom there, guys. And there's really nothing more that's different now than any other Rom review that I've brought out. But I do like to run down through and show you if they're, what's in here, especially if you're new and haven't seen any of these yet. Your volume controls, you do have your where you can pick and choose what you want for your ringtone and and your notification tones and your alarm tones, emergency broadcast, and then your other sounds are going to be for like if you want to, and which I haven't shut off because I'm doing a video. But then you have your screen locking, sound charging, sounds vibrate, adjustment sounds, all that, or your volume adjustment sounds. They're all there. Let's see. Usually I like to show you security. And I will show you that. You can, this is where you set up your screen swipe or password. You need to have that set up if you're going to run your fingerprint. And the fingerprint scanner does work, just so you guys know. Or, oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of another ROM and on my 6P. Forget that. And since I don't edit, that's not coming out. That will stay in the video. You can encrypt your phone if you want. Set up the SIM card. Let's see. Device administrators, if you guys want to mess with that. Unknown sources, that's the important one in here. Make sure you guys have that ticked on so you can install apps from your SD card or like from a buddy or anything that you download. Trying to think, the only other thing that I can think of is your developer options. And under developer options, you want to make sure that you have Android debugging turned on. And other than that, there's really nothing in here that I really mess with. But I will scroll down, let you guys see what's in here, and try not to yak too much. Strict mode enable. Oh, okay, I thought that was maybe like SE Linux, but no. And that's it. That's pretty much it for the settings. Again, guys, this is S.I.X AOSP Rom by Frankie T of R3Ds. I always say that backwards. Themes. He is one of the best developers that I know, and I know, well, I don't know personally quite a few, But anyways, Frankie's very good at what he does. He will go out of his way to help pretty much anybody. I can attest to that. Without his help, I would not have learned as much as I did about building my own custom ROMs. He's went quite a ways with helping me get that together and my little project going. So I want to thank him for that. But listen, guys, I'm gonna just tell you straight out. I've flashed every single Nougat ROM that's out for the Nexus 6 so far. This is my favorite. It runs the smoothest. It's given me way less issues. Just make sure that you follow all instructions when you download. And that's about all I can tell you. If you guys liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help me with trying to make my little project here go a little bit further. And I do want to take the time to thank all of my subscribers. You guys are awesome. Keep the questions coming. You guys know that I try to, well, I do answer every single question. It may take me a while to get to it, but I will answer your question. I like to help people out, so, you know, whatever it is, ask away, and I'll see what I can do to help you out. I think I've kept you long enough. Again, guys, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you again to all my subscribers, and I will see you on the next one.